Grace reporting. Thank you for coming along with me. Let's get this party started now. So today I want to talk to you about Lil Durk. Okay, listen, Lil Durk, I come in peace. Because from everything that I have researched about you, it's not a good look. So I'm just reporting, and that's all I'm doing. Please, I don't want no problems. Okay, so according to reports, Lil Durk and his girlfriend India was in a shootout with home invaders. Yes. So she was in a shootout with the father of her child. So I'm just like, wow. Who is Lil Durk, and how is his girlfriend now basically a gang member, basically? Because now the target is officially on her back as well too. So let's take a look at this little video and see what is going on with Lil Durk and how he got here.
And when Durk was just 7 months old, and when Durk was 2, his pop started serving a life sentence on a drug-related charge. Not growing up with his father meant that Durk had to take on a lot of responsibility at a very young age, and it's partly the reason why he was exposed to a life of crime and violence. With his dad in prison, Durk had a very rough childhood as his family struggled financially. In an interview with a magazine, the rapper revealed that there were times that they didn't have enough food at home, and the fact that Durk was raised in a poor neighborhood only made things tougher. Durk grew up in the notoriously violent Inglewood neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. He and Von were so close because they grew up pretty much in the same neighborhood. O Block, the section of South Dr. Martin Luther King Drive where Von grew up, is also in the South Side. For Durk, life came pretty fast at him. He had to drop out of school because he became a father at the age of 17, and also in order to join the notorious Black Disciples gang in Chicago. Now this is one of the ways that Durk and Von first got together. It's also one of the reasons why they referred to each other as brothers. Von was also a member of the same gang. As a Black disciple, Durk was exposed at a young age to a life of crime.
As you can see, Lil Durk had it very, very rough growing up. And because he had it so rough, he just adapted to his community. And so many black kids and people all around the world, you're in a bad community, what do you tend to do? You tend to adapt to it. So if there's a gang over there, if the A gang is over there, now you're with the A gang. If the B gang is over there, now you're with the B gang. Sometimes you're with both gangs, okay? So I just feel like Lil Durk had it very rough growing up. He didn't have no father there. You know, as you could see, he grew up very, very in a rough neighborhood, and he felt like he had to do what he had to do. He started having kids at a very young age, 17 years old. He's only 29 right now. So as you can see, he's on a fast pace. You understand what I'm saying? So why is all these things happening to Lil Durk? As you can see, it's like fatality follows him. You understand? It's like he's always in something. Well, with this situation, this recent situation that he's in is because they're saying from past with Lil Durk that he was dissing the dad from the other gang. So you see, this is all alleged. Okay? So he was doing that. And I guess these other gang members is like, whoa. First of all, you're not going to be dissing my dead homie. And second of all, who you think you are because you live in this mansion. So let me tell you how the street life goes when you're in a gang. Now, usually when you're in a gang, somebody in there is always trying to rap. And 9 times out of 10, sometimes they make it. You understand? So Lil Durk was the exception. He made it. And then the other guys down here, and it's a lot of them from the OTF family, only the family. So I did my research, so this is how I know all this stuff. So now that he's up here, he's making a lot of money. I mean, for him to do a show, I think this is $125,000. Can you imagine you go to your bank account and you see $125,000? That could be a game changer for you and a life changer for a lot of people. Okay? So he's doing all that. He's making money. He's living the fast life. He's living the fabulous life. He's living the rich and famous life. So remember, he's from Chicago, where it's very, very rough over there. So maybe these guys over here are like, yo, what's going on? Lil Durk is doing his thing. He's living this fabulous life. And we out here struggling. We still on the block trying to make a nickel out of a dime. And nothing is going on for us. So you never know. They may have felt away. And they may have been following him and came for him. Now you say to yourself, How did they get to Lil Durk? Somebody who has all this money, so that means the security should be in level 10. Cameras and everything around him should be in level 10. But as you know, Lil Durk has a lot of money. So when you have a lot of money, I've come to realize in life, you can get anything you want. It doesn't matter what your record is. They will wipe it clean just because you have a lot of money. So I think this is the case with Lil Durk because he has so much money. He's able to get through the cracks of things where the normal person would have to do a background check, a urination check, a drug test, an eye test, everything. All the tests would have to be done. But because he's Lil Durk and he has so much money, these things are not applied to him. So he's living in a gated community. And you say, he's living in a gated community. How did Lil Durk from Chicago with a rap sheet long from here to Wisconsin get to a gated community? Did they do a background check in Lil Durk? Because when you get in a job, they have to do a background check on you to make sure you're not going to come in there and go postal, right? They do a background check on you and make sure you're good for company work hours, right? So if you're going to live in a community, and this is a very upscale community, how is it that he's there and no one did a background check to find out who is moving in their neighborhood? I'm surprised that didn't happen. And let's take a look at Lil Durk and what he is in problems for. Again, this is all alleged.
Attempted murder and aggravated assault. Today in court, he listened as a detective testified that he has video showing the rapper firing a gun at the victim. John Schierick has more.
Lil Durk, Derek Banks, and Banks' co-defendant Davon Bennett insisting they did not shoot a man and rob him of $30,000 early on the morning of February 5th outside Atlanta's Varsity Restaurant. But Atlanta Police Detective Jeffrey Churchill testified at this probable cause hearing in Fulton County Superior Court that Banks was with the victim, Alexander Weatherspoon, throughout the night, and that a witness saw Banks pull a gun. And Detective Churchill says several security cameras in the area show Banks and Bennett firing at Weatherspoon even after Weatherspoon was shot and running away.
They see Mr. Banks pull out a weapon. They hear gunfire. They run around the Varsity. When they ran around the Varsity and they heard multiple shots, once they came back around, all the vehicles had cleared the parking lot. They see the victim laying across the street in a puddle of blood.
Prosecutors also say that Banks and Bennett are lifelong members of the gang Black Disciples out of Chicago. The defense says Weatherspoon was armed and that there is evidence to show that this is all just a case of self-defense. The magistrate court judge ruled there is enough probable cause to send the case to trial, but said prosecutors have a lot of work to do to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Okay, so listen, let's put 2 and 2 together. To me, it's 4, but to other people, it may be 6, okay? Now, he's in this upscale gated community. It's a gated community. How gated can it be if these invaders are now in your community? Can't be that gated. I know if I was paying all that money, I would leave because now this is not a gated community. This is an open community. Anybody could come in, right? So you think if they had done a proper background check on this guy, do you think he would have been qualified to live there? Drop your comments below and let me know what you think. I don't think so. I mean, listen, I respect his hustle. He came from nothing. This big brown-eyed little man came from nothing. And now he's here making boo-hoo money. So I get it. I get it. He wants to live a nice life. He want to live in a nice neighborhood. He want to take his family away from all the criminal activities that he is involved in. But let me tell you something, how life works. Memories don't live like people do. They always remember you, whether things are good or bad. Those are the memories that you will forever have, okay? It doesn't matter if you forget about what you've done in the past. The past has a way of creeping up and saying, I'm here to collect. You understand? So be careful the things you say. Be careful what you do to other people because you never know when you may be in a position where the past is here to collect. All right? From what they're saying about Lil Durk, that he's in a lot of problems. And he's been in and out of jail from he was 17 years old. He's on trial for some murder case. He was in some type of altercation with other gang members. The people around him are dropping like flies. You know, so the latest one was his brother, and he just died a few months ago. I mean, it's not a good look for him. It does not look good. And it's sad because he probably feels like, I work so hard, you know, I'm a rapper, I'm doing my thing. But then you're rapping about people who has passed. So that's a big form of disrespect to that family because they're trying to, you know, to get back to some kind of normal without this member there. So you just have to be careful all around. You know, you just have to be very careful. And I wish everyone in this situation well, because now the girlfriend, India, now she is now a target. A target is on her back because when they came in the gated community, they came through the bushes. Not the bushes. My God. They came through the bushes, okay? And you're thinking, wow, this is a gated community. It's not gated, guys. Like I said before, it's an open community. So they came in there was a shootout. She's shooting, he's shooting, they're shooting. It's like a movie. You understand? It was like a movie going wild, all right? And I'm just sad to even be talking about this because thankfully nobody lost their lives. This could have went so far left, and it didn't. I feel like our young black man, if they're not selling drugs, scamming, stealing for the most part, they're always in something that just makes the black community looks a mess. And it's just sickening at this point, you know? Now, this is a person who have all this money, and look, he still can't find any rest. Why is that? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Why is it that he has all this money and still can't find any rest? Where is he going to live now? I hear they're trying to open up Mars. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's where he's going to go. Mars away, you know? Because I feel like anywhere he goes, he's going to have to be watching his back intensely. And who want to live like that? You're out eating with your man. Huh? Yeah, no, huh? Who? Huh? You know, the phone ring. Huh? Hello? Everything, your nerves. Everything is going to be on level 10. Because now he probably don't know who came for him because, you know, according to reports, he's the leader of a gang. So when you're in a gang, 9 times out of 10, you're against another gang, right? Let's just keep it all the way 100. Oh, my God. Talking about Lil Drake, I'm hungry at this point, okay? Listen, Lil Drake, Lil Durk, Lil Drake, Lil Durk, all of y'all. Lil Durk, I know I'm just starting out here in YouTube. I'm not as big as a lot of YouTubers as yet. As yet, I'm growing. But Lil Durk, if you could take anything from what I'm saying to you, get on your knees and pray to the Most High God for protection and make peace with those people. I don't know if you even can do that because sometimes the cut is so deep that words cannot replace the hurt that you have caused, you know? So I don't know how deep is the cut. But I just pray for peace. I pray for world peace at this point. I wish for world peace because there's so much happening. From the corona to the PPP loan to this person calling me out on my show, telling me I'm bringing the black community down. How? I can't bring nobody down. If you guys are out there doing PPP loan, how am I bringing you down? The least you could do is send me $20. My cash app is $Gracia Hamilton, okay? I'm not bringing no black person down. I'm black myself, okay? So please, do not say that to me. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. I appreciate it. Thanks, bunnies, and have a fabulous day.